Well, good morning here. Today's task, we're going to fire up the Duramax, hook it to a flatbed, and go to get a tractor that's been at the shop. First, we're going to give it a good check over. Throw some stuff in here real quick and pop the hood. Hood latch is under here somewhere. Sometimes I forget which way to push it. There we go. Coolant level maybe is right at the minimum, but that's usually where it likes to stay at. If I fill it up, it just pukes it back out for some reason. Air filter's in the good range. Set you up here so I can check the oil. All right. No, it's got plenty of def because I put some def in it before we went to get those calves at the pasture the other day. All right, there we go. We're good to go. It was in a good range. Looks like we got plenty of brake fluid and should be good to go. The front tires are definitely up. Can tell that. We'll have to pull the mirrors out once we get it out. I can't get them out of, can't get them out of here when we do this. I usually kind of hand check my tires. About as good as beating on them with a stick. These ones are a little harder to pressure check. I got to take them silver inserts out of them, but we're still good. I think my ball's turned over from when I got that auger, so I'm gonna pull this little latch here. I don't know if you saw that, but this little latch right here, you pull it out to turn over a BMW ball. And we're gonna get up in here. We're gonna flip it over. It's got a nice little thing that helps you pull it out. Just flips over like so. Then we'll go back and we'll put that latch back in it and not smack my head on the top of the shed here. All right, slides back in just like so, and then the ball's locked in, ready to haul. All right, we're gonna get in and fire the old girl up. Probably gonna try to set you guys up here and let you guys watch me back up to the trailer. make sure I latch this first, because one time I forgot and I loaded the skid loader and that was almost a disaster. Luckily it was here and not at a pasture or something. So alright, we got our lights in, we got our all locked on. It's time for the chains. Usually hook up the safety brake first. I got a little latch here that makes it easier to hook it, so you don't have to hook it up sometimes from the where it detaches if it need to break away here. That side done. That side's done. We're gonna put up the tailgate and pull up my jack stands. Got a nice little step right there. These are spring loaded, which is really nice. Pull up, and then I usually make sure they're latched in there. So I can do it with this one too. That one's latched in. We should be ready to go. I checked to make sure we had chains. Checked the trailer tires before I started the video. Got ramps. Double check everything's locked in. Make sure our lights come on in case we did need them. Yep. Check our turn signals. Always more fun to check turn signals with two people. We have right turn. Excuse me, that's left turn. Duh. Works on the truck too. I gotta go left. Now we gotta go right turn. Man, I can't get my direction straight today. And we have right turn as well. So well, we're gonna load up and get ready to go. Working on the truck too, so should be honky dory. Alright, turn my turn signal off, put the tow haul on. If you can see that on there, that little light, just turned it back off and it comes on. Put it in drive and off to Osage City, Kansas we go. You guys have already seen Osage City and the drive to Osage City here just the other day, so won't bore you too much with that. Today's Friday again, and it's relatively dry. We had a pretty good dew here this morning. We're hoping we can get back at harvesting some beans today, and so we might get some more bean dumping videos, or we'll see. I got another project to do this afternoon, moving some more rock for Dad, so we'll see how it goes. We'll give you an update when we get there. Well, we're going to take a little detour here. I'm going to show you the town of Vassar, Kansas. There's a lot of little lake communities just to the north of Vassar here that have a Vassar address. The town of Vassar itself isn't just a whole lot here anymore. As I pointed out in the video when I was setting up the auger, there's the two water towers. They're just to the north of town here. Big cemetery here on this side. town. The Methodist church is going to be on the left. We're going to turn just as we go past it. And on the right, on the other side of the street from the Methodist church to the north of it, we're headed north, is the community center. It's a pretty old building, but it's kept in pretty good shape. The basement's got a really low ceiling in it. We used to use it for 4-H meetings when I was in 4-H. I was a member of the Vassar River 4-H Club. And I don't know if they still meet there or not, since I'm kind of out of it anymore. But there's a few houses here in town. There's not any businesses anymore. It used to be kind of a mercantile kind of thing up here, buildings for sale. I think there is kind of another one just up the road, well, just past the water towers. Two main things are the two churches. There's another big church, a Zion Lutheran church up here. They actually own this building I'm going to, which is the post office. I'm going to make a quick stop and pick up the mail for the township. So make sure we keep all our bills paid. Anyway, I'll give you a little view on the way out of town. There's the local fire station, and used to be a co-op here, and I'll give you a little shot of what's left. All right, now that we got our junk mail from the post office, there's the church. You can see it real quick. We're gonna go this way. Miss the town pump. I remember helping clean up that a few times and paint it when I was in 4-H. Looks like they've kept it in pretty good shape. We're gonna go around a curve here onto a gravel road. You just don't have to backtrack this way, but there's the grain bins. Used to be a scale house and an office on the right or the north side of the road here, just past this trail. Nothing there anymore. You can kind of see the remnants of the scale there, the concrete part. Still got these bins here. I don't think they get used. They might get used if they were still in good shape in a really heavy year, but I doubt it. Had a nice kind of an oval topped building there. Still got the concrete structure, but the roof on it fell in last year. So that place is owned by Ottawa Co-op, and they're based out of Ottawa. They're also the same ones that are in Overbrook that you've seen. Not the same one that's in Osage City. It's a private elevator, not a co-op. So anyway, well, we're gonna chug a look down to about a half mile or thereabouts to the back to the highway here. Really nice guy here that always waves when you drive past and build a really nice building. Check out that really awesome red building there. I'd like to have one like it. Here on the left, his family actually used to own that elevator in Michigan Valley you saw that I showed you when we went through to Michigan Valley. He's still doing lots of stuff around his place there. He used to help us haul cattle every now and then when we need to. Anyway, we're gonna come to stop. Got a car coming, but it's a ways back there. We're going to take off. Let's hear this Duramax get up to highway speed. Stomp on it real hard. I don't think the car that was coming even had to slow down. we'll give you an update when we get to Peru's and Osage. We're gonna pick up our John Deere 3055. It's been in there a little while now. It took a little while to get it worked on. It's a cab tractor. I think it's like a 90-ish model. 5,500 hours or so, I think. Maybe 5,700. I'll have to give you an update when I actually get in there. It had a idler on the air conditioner go out of all things, and through that belt, which through the fan belt, screwed up the fan. And it had a couple other little things that needed fixed or changed on it, so we had him do that while it was in there. Well, we're going to go get it, and we'll get a video of me loading it up and probably unloading it. And we'll get some video of me moving some rock this afternoon. Anyway, stay tuned. We're going to give you a quick little tour of the street that's actually named Main in Osage City. There's the new EMS barn, backside of Landmark National Bank. There's the post office. The First Presbyterian Church is right there, where my grandparents go. Got some elderly apartments here. Buzz's Automotive. I guess he's still running that shop. It may not be. It kind of looks pretty shut up. We got the Board of Education building. The Osage City Library. We got City Hall here. Osage Building Materials. They're going to do it best. That's the old building, but they still store a lot of lumber and whatnot in it. That used to be the old showroom, but probably 15 years ago or so they built this building on the other side of the road. That's their big retail store now. They got some lumber storage here. Both of these buildings now, actually. This one on the other side of the street here is a little newer. If you look down that street there, you probably can see the end of the elementary school. It's just a block to the south there or so. Well, anyway, we're going to head on over the other side of town and get this tractor. I dropped off a tire for this trailer that went flat a couple weeks ago. It hadn't had a chance to get fixed yet. We'll get it back, so we got a good spare. Well, we're going to get this tractor loaded up here. First, we got to put the ramps down. If I ever trade this trailer off, I'm definitely going to get me some mega ramps. Those are kind of a pain in the rear. Now we're going to drag out some chains. There's a couple of boomers. Well, I'm going to set you up here and let you watch me load the tractor. a tight fit. Now we're time to chain down this first front here. We haven't typically used the ratcheting boomers for this situation. It's not too bad. For a skid loader, it's not. We may have to tighten that one more. We'll see what we get when we tighten the back. Had to go get my cheater bar. I think we'll be good. Got my cheater bar. Just enough that I can't quite get it to work. Pulling it backwards. Except that wants to spin around, unfortunately. I guess that'll keep it from coming open. It's pretty tight. We'll check the front. I tightened up the front one that was just a little bit looser than what I'd like to see pretty good. So we usually put a wire around this just to help keep it from coming open. We wrap excess chain around it. All good. So I already put the ramps up, you saw. And now I'm gonna kind of wrap up this One right here. Piece of wire around it. Try to keep it from bouncing open on accident. Inevitably, these things do like to come a little loose. Do not. And they start to check it once on the way home. We'll see. But I think we're good and ready to ride home. I'll stick the cheater bar back in the truck. I may let you guys ride in the tractor on the way home. We'll see how that goes. Alright, well, we're home. We're inside the tractor. We got the ramps down and the chains off, and we're going to unload it. Fire it up. Except we got to take it out of gear first. right. Slowly back down the ramps here. So I gotta watch the front tires and make sure I don't run off of them since I don't have mega ramps. Alright. Have a little fun video of rolling around the steering wheel. Whee! That'll be fun to watch. Gonna back it up here and we're gonna get some tools and put back on it. Nice more cows.